Hi there, Stuart Williams from Thirlmere Deacon here. I am sat in Icona 1 in York City Centre with Alex. Alex, please
Hello
introduce
guys,
yourself.
I'm Alex Thomas, I'm Surveying Director at Alliance Investments. Happy to be here in York.
Thank you. Yeah, on a lovely, lovely wet day. Alex, can you tell us a little bit about our site, Citygate, which is directly across the road from this particular development? How rare is it to get a site like this, and can you tell us a little bit about the planning?
As you can imagine, somewhere like York being such a historical city, a very medieval, quaint city in itself, it's very hard to get planning permissions, especially with this proximity of the city centre. Restrictions on planning from the local council will obviously play a massive part, so we are very, very lucky to get a site like this on the back of what we've done here at Icona. So the quality we followed through, the council are happy with what's happening here, so yes, we've been granted permission on phase 2.
Perfect. And you know, I think you've answered a little bit there, but why is it so difficult to get build permission here?
Yeah, I mean, having planning permissions in conservation areas, I mean, you guys will know, and obviously the sort of historical nature of York being such a key historical city. York Minster, the Shambles, all these key things, they have to be protected. And obviously we are on the fringe of the city centre, 3 to 5 minute walk from the walls, so we are extremely close, and obviously it's a very sensitive subject, so we are very lucky to have the planning permission there.
It's a real positive that they're so protective of it.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I think that's part of the draw as well. And whilst you know this building, Citygate across the road is really attractive, and the location as well, really attractive for long-term lets and people who want to live there. Some of the aspects of the building, the concierge, the hotel-style lobby, gymnasium, really geared towards taking the most out of the short-term let opportunities.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a bit about that?
Again, going back to how historical York is, it's got a fantastic tourism industry, being whether it's to come visit the city just for the historical sites or for the races, which are, this year there's 20 meets this year, so that's 20 weekends of the year. We're expecting double, treble of the amount of tourism. So that alone, marked with the fact that we can do within the leases a short-term let scenario, the concierge, the gymnasium, the finish, these are all the things that are going to add towards that rental, which is they're going to touch on that yield. So that is where the high yields come from, being a fantastic investment opportunity effectively.
Superb. And then you touched on it again. Fixtures and fittings, how has that played out? When you're thinking, when planning and getting this built, when you're talking about short-term lets, you're talking about a lot of footfall. What sort of
exactly?
Fixtures and
So, I mean, you'll see from some of the imagery we've taken today, the flooring is very hard wearing, but also very stylish. Kitchens, I mean, the ones we've been in today is 2 years old. And it looks brand new, so that's your testament there. I mean, the worktops being a Salstone type worktop, they last, in perpetuity really, they last forever. So they're very well presented, even with 2 years worth of wear, and this could go on for many, many years to come. We're going to copy this over, slightly updated because it's 2 years ahead. Obviously things have changed and styles and stuff like that, but in essence it's going to be a very similar situation as we are in right now.
Fantastic. Anything quirky, anything you can tell us about Citygate, the 62 unit building in York City Centre?
Quirky.
Put you on the spot.
There's some fantastic units with roof terraces. There's a communal roof garden. There's gymnasium, as we said before. Concierge will be manned during the day. Certain hours with, tenants in mind when they're going to be coming in, when they'll be coming out. And it's just going to stand out with the local area. This building hasn't got a gymnasium. It hasn't got a good reception area as good as it would be at a Citygate. So it's already differentiated itself from this. So there's loads of nice touches, and being so close to the walls, 3 to 5 minute walk to York, and that's where you want to be. You want to be out and about in York. That's where your tenants are going to be going and working in the local areas. So it's
that's the draw, isn't it, to the city? Yeah, absolutely. A lot of our clients who bought at Citygate and those that are considering buying at Citygate, it's the scarcity value. It's the fact that there is not a huge amount like it in the city. There's no other comparable with all those facilities, the modern touches, and this close to where you want to be. Alex, thank you very much. What a pleasure.
Yeah,
please.
Pleasure. Thanks very much.
So it's clear from speaking to Alex from Alliance that this development offers a very unique opportunity for investors. You don't have to take our word for it. Investors have a great tangible example directly across the road. Phase 1, completed by the same developer around 2 years ago, is actually averaging 82% occupancy and charging around £200 a night depending on the unit. Based on these real-world examples, we can calculate that Citygate York should generate around a 20% ROI, taking into account the early investor discount. If you'd like to learn more and receive a full breakdown of the financials, please do get in touch.